like some of the NBA's other big men.
Rondo kicks to Gay. Shot left block. No good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Freak with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Here's Dub. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Dub's got his second basket of the night.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Cousins with it. Laverne on him. Cousins, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And Doris Burke spoke with George Carl. Doris?
I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Faried. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
They get it back. Rondo. And Faried sends it back. Here's Dub. And that one is stuffed right through.
And you can sense the momentum really starting to swing their way.
Yeah, they're taking charge here. I mean, there's no question about it, Greg. And the lead, I think, is just going to continue to grow and grow from here.
Now here's Gay. 17 points for him last game against New York.
And how about the extraordinary display of his passing in that game? He was making all the right decisions and had their offense humming.
Freak with it. He's covered by Rondo. Barton dishes to Freak. And the lead now is double digits on that bucket. Dub's got 8.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Doubled by Dub. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Rudy Gay on the wing. Tries to snap the cold streak. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And Freak throws it down.
And how about the grasp they had on the game plan for this one?
You know, I know it's early, but I don't think I'm going out on a limb when I say we could be headed for a blowout unless something dramatically changes and fast.
See an open look, you got to take it. You have to make them play at our tempo.
So it's Sacramento now, trailing by 10. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Back to Cousins, the 10-footer. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Cousins has got his second bucket.
A beautiful pass by Rondo. That's excellent teamwork.
Here's Dub. Shot is no good. Good D by Rondo.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes it to Cousins. And Bellinelli kicks to Motiejunas. Pulls up on the elbow. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Here's Dub. The 17-footer goes down. Dub's got 12 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Feeds it to Bellinelli. There's a screen by Motiejunas. Bellinelli passes to Cousins. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He has 6. The Nuggets leading by 6. And stolen by Cousins. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
Everything going according to the script for them offensively so far.
Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
You went straight playground old school there, partner.
And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Freak with the ball. He's feeling it. And it's Denver scoring again.
And just a great job of controlling that defensive backboard, then getting out in transition. That's been the difference.
7 straight fast break points, Greg. They've got the defense gasping for breath right now.
Now here's Rondo. He picked up 24 points in their last one against New York.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Freak, following the shot by Rudy Gay. And that one's good. Freak.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
The drive by Rondo. Kicks to Moniunas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Fareed.
Safe up. Safe up.
And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season. Setting up teammates, being a playmaker. One of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Freak, third.
And these are the best passers in the NBA. No question about it. Every one of them is willing and able to be the floor general out there and make sure the offense is running at full speed.
And that's the thing to me. I mean, as exceptional as their assist numbers are, it's their leadership and that ability to direct their offense. That's what makes them stand out.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Bellinelli. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And stolen by Freak. And here's the break for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And the big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Collison dishes to Cousins. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. 8 points here for Cousins.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
The Kings trail by 19. Outside Collison. Inside. And Cousins throws it down.
Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And Freak throws it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Here's Bellinelli. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Off on the layup.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Nuggets running again. Fires the three. And again, Denver with the triple. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
A pull-up. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And, guys, that was their night. I mean, it seemed like everything they shot went in.
It happens that way sometimes, guys. It was just one of those games where the hot shooting of a couple of players became contagious, and nobody was stoppable.
They get a hand on it. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. That's good. Dub's got 38 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Collison kicks to Gay. They set the pick. Pass to Bellinelli. And stolen by Freak. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dub's got 40 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Bellinelli. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run, and he nails the jumper.
Now that's a killer crossover. The defender got totally shook up by that move.
Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. It's taken away by Collison. Now here's Collison, the fast break opportunity. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
They've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, and it's already got them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Collison kicks to Gay. Collison with a screen on Gallinari. There's a good screen. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bellinelli. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
He's certainly not been at his best this quarter. And that's an understatement.
No one covering. Dub's got 45 points.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Here's Bellinelli. Knocks it loose. Screen by Cousins. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Dub. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Denver.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Collison, the pass to Cousins for the 3. And Collison gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. Collison's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Nuggets ahead, running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this.
Now on the court, your Daryell Nuggets.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And for the Nuggets, this has been the game they wanted to have.
I just think that from an intensity standpoint, their defense has really been the key. It's been the catalyst as they've been able to disrupt their opponent's offense.
Absolutely. I mean, they've been much more intense defensively. And their defense now.
Denver's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Dub. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And, Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
Here's Moniunas. Hits the jump hook. Moniunas has got 8 points. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. And a wide-open look for Freak. And again, it's Denver.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Collison kicks to Bellinelli. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Excellent feed from D.C., Darren Collison.
The Nuggets have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. And it's Freak missing.
Well, after that great first quarter from outside, he's cooled down here.
In the corner, it's Bellinelli. And again, it's Sacramento converting. Bellinelli's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Here's Dub. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Dub's got 56 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
The dish now to Bellinelli. Fires the 3. No good. And it's Denver the other way. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Yeah, no splits here, partner. One team will have bragging rights, and a win tonight is the first step.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
And that one's good, Jokic.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Screen by Cousins. Collison with it. His last outing with 20 points. High arcing shot, and the shot is good. Collison's got 9.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
And it's Freak missing.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
The shot by Bellinelli, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
And he gets it to go.
Great pass that time by DJ Augustine.
The Kings shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. Thomas dishes to Cousins. Another shot. Moniunas' shot is good. He's got 10.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, guys, Dub in the last outing against the Clippers was simply superb. He ended up with 38 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Releases. And again, it's Denver.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense is giving. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Out to the right wing. They set the pick. And the pass to Bellinelli. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Denver's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. But they'll get another chance. And there's Augustine. That's good on the assist by Fareed. Augustine's got 5 points now this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Screen by Cousins. Collison, the pass to Cousins. He used that pick just right. Cousins has got 14 points for the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Once again, the defense letting him get open at the three-point line. That's a major mental mistake there. You've got to get to the shooter.
Pass to Thomas. Dishes it to Collison. Six on the shot clock. He kicks it to Moniunas. Here's Cousins. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 16.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Good. 68 points for Freak.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
And that's how you take the steal and turn it into a transition opportunity.
I think that's the perfect time to do it, Greg. I mean, those few seconds after the turnover, strike right away because the defense has no chance to get organized.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. Denver on top, running away with this one. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
I'm just trying to let the game come to me. But I don't try to force it on offense. Good things happen. And that's why I've had success here earlier.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
Just an amazing game for Dub, and also 8 steals. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
King shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Fareed at the 4. Bill Barton is out there with Dub, and it's Laverne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Mike Malone getting going here in the second half. Cloak loose, just 5 to shoot. Motiejunas has the open look, kept alive by Sacramento. Gay kicks to Motiejunas. Back to Gay. Tries again. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
Outside Rondo. He feeds it to Bellinelli. Screen by Cousins. Here's Bellinelli. Taken away. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And that one's good. Barton's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the Nuggets.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
And Bellinelli kicks to Motiejunas. Screen by Cousins. The drive by Rondo. Laverne grabs the miss.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
3 straight hoops in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Yeah, no excuse for giving up the easy, fast break baskets like they have. They've got to do a better job of engaging there.
Now here's Rondo. D right on him. Really left alone that time. Gay's got his 2nd bucket.
He could have forced a tough inside shot but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
And it's Freak missing. Kings have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Bellinelli dishes to Rondo. The feed to Gay. And Cousins gets it to go. Cousins has got 18 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
No. Oh. And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Here's Gay. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
Rudy Gay is one of the few players in this league that can make a shot like that.
Denver's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. And good on the basket. Book it.
And that's another three. And really, if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And the Kings will go for a different look here. Kufis checked in for Cousins. Caspi comes in for Thomas Robinson. Thomas checked in for Rudy Gay. And it's Collison in for Bellinelli. And that one's good. Freak.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Now here's Rondo. 8 points for him. To the inside, Kufis. Second chance shot. And there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not, but sure enough they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Getting to the stripe is something they've been doing a lot of in the second half, guys.
And when you're behind, it's a good strategy. Not only do you get points, but you also get to set your defense.
And the Kings making a change here. Montejunas has checked in. Sacramento's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. There's a screen by Montejunas. Rondo passes to Montejunas. The kick out to Collison. That's tipped. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The coast-to-coast dunk.
How's that before a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
Outside Rondo. Here's Montejunas. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It goes on Kenneth Faried.
Checking out the game Montejunas has been having. He's got 10 points, and he's also been picking up some nice assists here and there, too.
And Clark, that needs to continue. When he has an opportunity to get an open teammate the ball, he has got to make that a priority.
Montejunas drops both of them. Denver's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Here's Dub. And that one's good.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
The Kings shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. Rondo kicks to Montejunas. Again, the miss by the Kings.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Here's Dub. No good. Great D that time from Rondo. And for Sacramento, they're shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. And the wide open shot from Collison. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Releases. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What a competitor, Kevin. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Moutier.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Sacramento's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's Rondo penetrating. Count that one. Rondo's got 10.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And again it will drop. Another make there from Dub.
Well, if you're going to give them layups, there's no way you're going to get back in this game.
To the middle. Here's Montejunas. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 14.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
From 17 feet out.
Your Nuggets dancers!
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. The team swap here for Sacramento. And it's Sacramento's ball. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. On the court for Sacramento, Thomas is out there with Montejunas. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. Then there's Rudy Gay. And it's Rondo in at the point guard. Clock at 6. From the baseline. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 18 points for Gay.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Here's Dub. And again, Denver no good. Now here's Rondo, covered by Dub. And here's Rondo. He dishes it to Cousins. Nice D from Dub. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Add another triple to their second half total.
They came out of the break just dropping bombs and just are not letting up at all.
There's a screen by Montejunas. Cousins with a screen for Gay. Gay is doubled. Rondo drives in. Denver grabs the miss. Laverne's got his 6th rebound on the night. Passes it to Snell. Feeds it to Freak. Another 3 for Denver.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Right side, Rondo. Here's Cousins. No good off the front iron. Denver's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Rondo kicks to Cousins. And they double up Cousins. Good ball movement here by the Kings. And that one's good. And that's 20 points for Rudy Gay.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Freak dishes to Harris. Here's Dub. Sacramento grabs the miss. Outside Rondo. Poked away. And that one's good. Freak. Dub's got 8 points in the quarter. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition. Boy, they've got them on their heels the way they've been running the ball up and down, right down their throat.
Yeah, some explosive plays we're seeing now in transition have really keyed this run.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Dub. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
So far in this game for Rondo, 10 points and a dozen assists. He's getting it done, making plays by setting up his teammates and grabbing some nice boards, too.
And also, how about the intangibles? All the little things that he's done. That's also really important.
Nurkic checked in for the Nuggets. Augustine comes in for Harris. Rondo drives in and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
He's simply just willing himself to the line here.
First one falls for him. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
He needed to convert on all of those. Missed opportunities at the line are the last thing they need right now.
And Gallinari kicks to Freak. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got 4 points this quarter.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Rondo passes to Kufis. Young, right side. Kicks it to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson sets a screen for Rondo. Off the screen. Another miss by Rondo. Here's Denver now. They're on a 15-4 run right now.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Denver.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, some toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And tonight they took the time they needed, made the plays they had to, when they had to, and that's why they're going up 1-0 in their 3-game season series against the Kings.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Dub. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Rondo with it, out-defended by Freak. To the middle, here's Kufis. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Now, Freak. Another 3 for Denver.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
Here is Caspi. Gallinari covering. And Caspi kicks to Rondo. From outside, off the mark. Pass to Laverne, and stolen by Kufis. Rondo with the ball. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, you absolutely torched them from the outside tonight. Did you feel like you could hit from just about anywhere on the court?
As weird as this sounds, at this point, I gotta say yes. Sometimes you just get so in the zone, you feel everything coming off your hands.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
Ernie, that is the definition of domination. He took them to school tonight in every possible way. I know there's 10 players on the court, but I only noticed 1.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire
some cheers. We go 0.
On today's season finale episode of NBA 2K TV, we have the second annual Hey Guys
to 100.